What's up, Bigger Hunter Nation? I hope we're having a great day. This weekend's Memorial Day weekend. We really got to remember what Memorial Day weekend is about. Yes, it's about barbecues. Yes, it's about fishing and getting ready for hunting season. But it's really about the troops, man. They give everything in order for us to have those freedoms, and especially us hunting, we have to, have the freedom of having a gun. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have anything. So we really needed to step out and say, thank you to a veteran or someone who's serving currently, and just say, hey man, it's because of you we have freedom. So remember that as you go about your weekend. Today we're going to be talking about duck calls for beginners, the Quack. Now in the past I've talked about duck calls for beginners, the perfect call. Kind of just getting your hands on every call you can to kind of give an idea what you want. I talked about the single read versus the double read and said how single reads have a little bit farther of range, whereas double reads kind of keep you in that cadence, that range of sound. And I said that double reads tend to be a little bit easier for beginners. So today I have my Zinc PH2 like I've talked about before. We're going to do that double read for today. Okay. So, we're going to talk about the Quack. Before we get started here, the Quack is your bread and butter. If you haven't had the chance, jump on over to our Instagram page. There's a highlight on top of our page that is a group of 30 mallards coming in, and all I'm doing is the Quack. So, you can see it for yourself that the Quack works, and for beginners, all you need to do to get started and kill plenty of ducks is the Quack. So that's what you really need to remember. And you'll hear duck callers everywhere say, the Quack is essential to what we do. And I know that sounds kind of weird and basic, but it is what it is. Now, grab your call. You'll want to grab your call, put it in here in whatever hand you want. Obviously, throw it in here. That's where you're going to put your duck call at. Don't close your hand over it too much. My dad used to give me crap because I always did that. Probably give me crap once he watches this video, but that's okay. So, don't cover a call because it covers up the sound, covers up your Quack. So, you take that, you put it against your lips, just give it a nice blow. Now, I did that for a reason. If you blow up here in your cheeks, you're going to have that. It's not going to sound that great. Now, the next step is where you get that air from. So you use that air to blow these reeds, and as the reeds vibrate, they make the sound. Now, if you get that air from down here in your abs and your diaphragm, you're going to have a nice deep Quack. If you get it up here, it's going to be kind of plasticky. Especially if you have a polycarbonate call, it's going to sound really plasticky. But acrylics kind of save you a little bit depending on what you have. But you really need to get down here, and you need to be a caveman. It's going to be a little bit weird, but you're going to want to go. And I know that kind of looks weird, I'm sure, and I'm going to laugh at this later. But make sure you get down here and you get real deep like a caveman. So the first thing I want you to do, grab your call. And this is the side you normally blow from. Go from the other side. So that's how you do it. And basically what I'm doing is, so if this is the top of my mouth and this is my tongue, basically all I'm doing is putting that air through and then restricting that airflow by putting my tongue up the top of my mouth. So you're putting your tongue against your palate and restricting that airflow. And that's what it's, vibrates, goes up, makes the Quack. And it's all about practice, guys. At first you might sound really weird. That's why I said grab calls, go into your garage, and make as much noise as you want. Because, without having the muscle memory of going up and doing that, it's going to sound kind of weird until you get used to it. So, grab a call, go in the garage. That's what you need. That's how you get good at it, and therefore you can kill ducks. So if you really want to kill ducks, you're going to have to practice. Now, next thing I will say is the fact that everyone has kind of a different experience, and that's fine. In my experience, if you ever hang out, you know, at a park or whatever when ducks are really relaxed and you hear a hen mallard just kind of hanging out, is she'll just quack. You know, relax, nice, easy quack. She'll kind of just look around, do her thing, and then real simple, real relaxed, real deep. Depending on what kind of age she is, the deeper the rasp, and that, you know, that's a part of it. But when I hear a hen mallard start quacking quickly, it's usually because she's getting nervous and she's about to get up and leave. So in my perspective, when we're out duck hunting, we're basically con artists. We're trying to say, we're actually ducks, come hang out with us. But we're hunters, and we want to harvest ducks. So we want to be like ducks as much as possible within reason. Now, I would say when you do a quack, especially out in the field, you want to quack, wait a second or two, quack again. Maybe it's just me, and I like to try to be as close to ducks as I can. I mean, obviously it's not perfect, and that's fine. But that's my experience with quacks, and that's why I wait between quacks. If you want to do things differently, that's fine. There's also, we'll move into the other part of the series, different calls, but you know, you start putting quacks together, you know, you can make a call like a comeback call or a breeding call. But when my experience is bread and butter, quack, nice and slow, relaxed, because you want to present yourself as a relaxed hen, wanting them to come out, hang out. So, just basically saying, hey, come hang out, come in to hang out with these decoys, and for you, you want to harvest ducks. And all you need is a quack. Just practice, 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 like we said. Use your silent call. And then go to the other side. You get the quack down, and you'll have a great hunt. So happy hunting, guys. I would love you guys to hit subscribe to check out the rest of our content. We got a couple great goose hunt videos. We're coming out with new videos all the time, especially wait for next season. We can't wait to bring out you guys new content there. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out our Instagram and Facebook as well. And happy Memorial Day weekend, and say thank you again to a veteran. So, alright guys, see you later.